Welcome to the Blissful Bonus Mom podcast. I am your host, Simply Nicase, and here we talk all things stepmom, family, and faith. Let's get into today's topic. So, you love your stepson, you're in his life, and you're doing everything in your power to do right by him. You think that you're the best bonus mom ever. You listen to this podcast and you're like, okay, I can be a blissful bonus mom, no problem. But remember, in the last couple of episodes, we did talk about how you are just, the extra support that they need and that they do have their mother. So in today's topic, we're going to talk about cultivating a relationship with the bio mom so everything can be right in the village that is helping support the child or children in your life. I remember the first time I met little David's bio mom, and it was nerve-wracking. It was probably a week after we got married and we finally met face to face, and the first thing she did, which I don't think most birth moms will do, is that she greeted me with a hug. And one of the first things I did is that after we said our hellos, we exchanged numbers. When I first got home, I sent her this long text and I was letting her know, hey, here's my number. I want you to know that I am not here to replace you. I understand my role. I understand your role. Just to reassure her that, hey, I know he has a loving mother. And it was important for me to say that because most birth mothers, when their ex-spouse or ex-relationship ends and they end up meeting someone new, they may think that, oh, this person is trying to replace me as my child's mom. And I wanted her to know that wasn't the case at all, because I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am not here for drama. I don't live for drama. I don't like drama. I am a very peaceful person if I can help it. So I wanted to make that crystal clear. And of course, I don't think anyone goes into a situation like this and expect pure peace. That's what you may hope for, and that's what you may want, but that may not always happen. So how did I communicate? How did I build the relationship that we have now? Trust me, it did not come easy. There were certain things she didn't like about me, and there was nothing in particular that I didn't like about her. It was just the fact that she didn't like certain things that was going on in our household. So the first couple of months, it was very awkward between her and I. I wanted to just, have my number for emergency, and that she would only speak to my husband and he would be the one to communicate with her. But there was just certain things that would rise up, and it's like, oh my gosh, God, what do I do in this situation? And I prayed on it and I prayed on it. No, I don't think we're going to be the perfect family dynamic. But the one thing that kept going through my mind was David. How is he going to be affected by his parents not getting along? By his mother thinking I'm trying to replace her? And so one of the things I always reminded David, of course he loves his mother. He knows who his mother is, and he loves his father. He knows who his father is. That's an irreplaceable type of love that he has in his heart for them. But he understood my role as well. And I wanted her to understand, hey, I'm not stealing your kid. I'm just trying to be there for him. I'm trying to love on him. The one thing that I do and I do well is that I operate out of love. I operate out of kindness, even when someone is doing me wrong. So even if she did say anything that was nasty about me, towards me, I would absolutely operate out of love, because I always make sure I have Jesus on the brain when there's a situation at hand. So over time, I started to be in charge of the pickups and drop-offs. And through that, I took that opportunity to be kind to her. Hi, such and such. How was your day? Is your day going well? Even if it was short answers, I was always kind. And overall, we're not friends, but we have a certain level of, I guess you can say, either respect or a cordial relationship where it's not nasty, it's not filled with drama between her and I, and it's good. And the best of all, when we do have our short little 2-minute conversation or 5-minute conversation or however it takes while we're dropping off David, he gets to see that and he understands, okay, all the adults in my life are healthy. Like, no one's bickering in front of me, no one's fighting in front of me. So in his mind, it's all love. And that's what I want him to see, that his parents can be cordial with each other. And that's why it was important for me to have my own relationship with her. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm 100% always on my husband's side. But in case my husband isn't there, I need to have my own established relationship with the birth mom as well, with her still understanding that I am not here to replace her. I'm here to work with her in raising her child, in their child. So it's important. And even if, like say for example, you do have a very nasty birth mom who really just does not like your presence, you don't have to tolerate it either. You definitely do not have to tolerate it. But I always recommend operating out of love. If she's fussing, cussing you out, you know you have nothing to do with her. Just walk away. Don't reply. Don't respond. Let your spouse understand what's going on. Let your spouse help you set up those boundaries. Because we don't accept toxic. I don't know why I can't get that word out, man. I tried this on my YouTube channel and we just don't accept toxic environments, guys. We do not. And Jesus wouldn't want us to have a toxic environment as well. So if it's something that you really cannot handle and you see yourself getting out of your character, then please, by all means, get out of it. Because you should only operate out of love. You should never, ever stoop down to their level. But I would recommend having your own relationship with the birth mom. It is extremely important. And it's not for your spouse. It's not for them. It's not for you. It's for the child's sake. In this whole dynamic, the only reason why you guys even have to interact is because of the child or children. Once a child sees that healthiness between you guys, they won't pick and choose what parent is what. They know what parent is operating out of what. They can understand that. Children are very smart. So yeah, that's my challenge to you, is to cultivate a relationship with the birth mom where you guys are absolutely cordial and there's no hate in the midst of you guys. And that's all I have for today. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Go ahead and subscribe and share with your peeps. If you want more content, there will be links down below in the show notes. I love you, but Jesus loves you most. See ya.